So you've got a business that's trying to generate leads. And one of the problems you're having is all your competitors have much higher domain value. The PA, the DAs are very high. They're established. A lot of them are large brands like maybe Amazon, eBay, Shopify, or even niche down brands that are outranking you. And you're a considerably smaller brand, and you're trying to bring in leads. Now, one of the ways to do that is to run Google Ads, but Google Ads is, as we know now, extremely expensive, and in some industries, it's prohibitively expensive. So the technique I'm going to discuss today is called brand jacking. Almost any business can use brand jacking to bring in targeted traffic. A poll I ran just recently showed that not many people know about brand jacking. Now it might be just the people on my channel are not aware of brand jacking, but then when I asked the same thing on Facebook, I found that many people were not aware of this technique that's been around for a very long time, and SEOs like me have been using it to a great degree of success, and it still works because unfortunately not many people know about it. I've used brand jacking to generate a great deal of leads for many of my clients, for many of my own websites, a great deal of traffic. And this traffic is free because it's search engine optimized traffic and it's from SERPs. So I'm going to show you how to do brand jacking. I'm going to show you my process of doing brand jacking. I use paid tools to do the job for me, but in this specific video, I'm going to just choose to use free tools to do brand jacking, and I'm going to show you exactly my process, and then you can choose to use the same technique to rank your own website and to rank your own keywords and rank them for the exact same keywords that your competitors are ranking for, and maybe even outrank them in my using this technique. So guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I will take you into my screen and just show you how I go about doing. Okay, so I'm going to show you an instance of brand jacking. Actually, I'm going to show you quite a few instances of brand jacking and how it works and how you can draw in a lot of traffic, and it's currently being used right now by many websites to jack some of the most prominent names on the internet today. So so if most people watch my previous video, they are aware of Nightwatch. So I've installed Nightwatch, and Nightwatch helps me simulate my location. So I've simulated the United States, since most people try to target the US. Worse to try to jack, let's say, Instagram, I would do contact Instagram. So this is just a quick example. So I put in contact Instagram, and so ideally Instagram should be the first website that Google shows, but that's not the case. If you look here, it says USA Today. So USA Today is outranking Instagram for contact Instagram, and you can say it says support at Instagram.com. This is mainly a tips and tricks article on USA Today, and this has outranked. So USA Today, which is a big name in itself, has in a way brand jacked Instagram, and they're probably getting a lot of traffic. So that's the first website. We scroll down, and we obviously have Instagram here, and then we scroll right down. This is another website called Logic Inbound, and how do I contact Instagram? These guys have an article, and this is a perfect example of brand jacking. If you click here, this is an article by Logic Inbound, and it says, how do I contact Instagram? These guys are probably getting a few thousand visitors a day from people who are trying to contact Instagram. They're brand jacked Instagram pretty well. This is an entire, I think, 1,000-word article on Instagram. So if we jump right back to Nightwatch, we've got Yahoo here ranking as well for contact Instagram, and we've also got TapTalk, which is another website, quite credible. Business Insider is ranking for it, but they're not brand jacking the way Logic Bound has brand jacked Instagram, and they've done a pretty good job of it. They've made an article, and USA Today has made an article of it. So if you were to try to brand jack Instagram, that would be one of the ways to do it. Let's try Shopify. Okay, so we've done Shopify versus, this is another brand jacking tactic. And it says Shopify compare. The first one is Shopify.com, by the way. The second one is e-commerce platform. This is an article, and this is another example of brand jacking. Let's go ahead and open this up real quick, and it says 7 best e-commerce platforms in 2022 Wix versus Shopify versus BigCommerce versus Square Online versus EasyWid versus Squarespace versus Big Cartel. And this is a perfect example of a brand jacked article. So not only is this website brand jacking Shopify, it's also brand jacking Wix and BigCommerce, and these guys are ranking very well because this is a highly optimized affiliate marketing article. And if you go through this article, it's like 4,000 or 5,000 words. It's very well written, very informative, above many other websites because they're doing such a great job of brand jacking. The other website right below that is a Shopify alternative. This is another example of brand jacking Shopify. They've also got BigCommerce versus Shopify. This is another brand jacking article. And I mean, there are like countless examples. So this gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to show you how I go about brand jacking. Brand jacking using my own personal formula, my own personal process. But as I said, I use paid tools. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to use free tools to do it, and it's just as easy and it's just as quick. So you do not have to spend any money trying to do it. The first thing I try to do is I would start with a website over here, and it's called alsoasked.com. So if you go to alsoasked.com, and let's say we wanted to brand jack Shopify. I'll put in Shopify. Now, I'm someone who does not know, what Shopify is, but I know they're one of my largest competitors, and I'm trying to find a way to brand jack them. So what I'll do is, so what this program or this website does is it gives me like this kind of a mind map, and it's got Shopify here as the main keyword, and then it's got these keywords branching out. So what exactly does Shopify do? What I'm looking for here is an angle into which I can use an article. I can publish an article using that angle that brand jack Shopify for a high traffic keyword. Now, if I go here, this looks very interesting. It says, is it free to sell on Shopify? And then what is not allowed to sell on Shopify? Can you make money on Shopify? And this is interesting because these are topics that I can then cover in my article, in my brand jacked article. And I can try to, so as you see, this then makes this the main keyword. Is it free to sell on Shopify? And I've got all these sub keywords over here. So can I sell on Shopify for free? Does selling on Shopify cost money? How much does Shopify take per article? And then how much do you pay for Shopify a month? So what I can do is I can write an article on free alternatives to Shopify. And what I can do is I can do a top 5 article or a top 6 article or top 10 article and list all the competitors. If I was an affiliate marketer, list all the competitors to Shopify and answer these questions right here and include all of these keywords. And this would be a pretty neat brand jacked article. Maybe around 4,000 or 5,000 words would suffice. And I would create this article. I'll show you how I'm going to structure the article. And so I'll put this, and this will be my title. I would include this in my title right here, which is the root keyword that I want to target, root key phrase that I want to target. And I'll have these as my sub keywords. So this would be a sub keyword. So an H2, these will be H3s. If I were to say, like for instance, which is better, Shopify or Amazon? Now, not necessarily that I would be marketing Amazon, but if I would be marketing some other software, so I would say like, which is it better, Shopify or abc.com? How can I sell stuff online for free using abc.com? And then, I would just change this to the product that I want to market. And I'll just put a versus, the Shopify versus this. And this is one way to do it, is to create a versus article. There's another way to brand jack, and you don't need to create a versus article for this, but this gives me just about everything I need to create an article. And let's try something else. Let's see. Okay, so it's pulled up some results for Quora, and if you zoom in here real quick, it says what is Quora mostly used for, What is Quora? Is it trustworthy? Which country owns Quora? Who actually uses Quora? Who's the most followed person in Quora? Famous person in Quora? So none of that is okay. Okay, so this is a good keyword. So how can I make money on Quora versus any other platform if I were to do a versus article? But I think this is a good starting point for my research. So I'll click on how do I make money on Quora, because everybody wants to make money and everybody knows what Quora is, and many people are searching for this keyword is how to make money from Quora. And so if there's potential in this, I can write a 4,000 word article or 5,000 word article on how to make money on Quora, and that right there would brand jack Quora and bring people to my website from Quora. Okay, so I plugged in how to make money on Quora, and I plugged it into Google. And over here, if you take a look at this, you should have the Surfer SEO plugin installed. It's a free plugin for Facebook. Make sure that you install the plugin, and this will show you the search volume for how to make money from Quora and related keywords. So it says Quora Partner Program. So that's one way to make money from Quora. So when you're writing an article, how to make money from Quora, one of your H2s can be the Quora Partner Program. And it says similarity is 5%. So there's not a lot of competition. How do Quora make money? And this can be another one of your H2s. How does Quora make money? This can be these two. One of these two can be your H2. I think how does Quora make money is more grammatically correct. So this can be one of your H2s. How to make money on Quora, probably related. So you just choose between any one of these three. So make money on Quora, that's another keyword. So this you can include in the article. Quora, how to make money, Quora partner program payout, Quora partnership program. And so if you write an article, include all of these keywords, you should be able to rank. Now let's see what kind of competition we're up against. So we're up against Quora. Quora itself has an article, has maybe a question on how to make money on Quora, but we'll not go there. Medium is ranking. So if Medium is ranking, you know, what is Quora and how to earn money on Quora, it means that this is not a very difficult key phrase to rank for, because it's a subdomain, and it's also, you know, it's just one of the guest posts from 2001. So it's a pretty old article. So if you put in a new article, this is also from 2001. So if you put in a new article and you put in an updated article, this will probably rank. You have a very good chance of ranking. LinkedIn has one from 2020. The articles from 2021. So this is something that it's an opportunity in my opinion, and you can just brand jack Quora with an article on how I can make money on Quora, or you can also do how I can make money from Quora, and then, you know, name other platforms as well. So Quora versus ABC, how to make money from both these platforms, or how do you make money using, you know, one platform, and then have an article linked to the other article on making money from the other platform. And you can probably just, you know, just line these articles up with an affiliate link, and you get a lot of targeted traffic. And that's in a nutshell how brand jacking works. So as you can see, brand jacking is not very difficult to do. You just need to create specific pieces of content, publish that content, and then if it does not rank immediately, just build a few backlinks to it, and that should then help your content rank. You don't need to build, in my experience, more than 4 or 5 high quality links. If you also post this on social media and you have a social media following, you have a Twitter following, for instance, or a Facebook following, or an Instagram following, if you paste it there, you'll be able to generate a great deal of leads and traffic and backlinks just using this technique. And many of the backlinks that you later on generate will be organic backlinks. So guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.